Hello everyone, and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm sure Angela Deem is in the new season of 90 Day. The Single Life. Is Michael being ignored for the drama queen? 90 Day fiancé star Angela Deem will surely be involved in a new season of 90 Day. The Single Life, and here's every reason I think why. Angela has been a part of reality TV since 2018, when she first starred in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 2. Angela had a Nigerian boyfriend she was going to meet in person for the first time and had auditioned for the spin-off, knowing her story would grab eyeballs. Angela was right. She was, after all, seasoned and well aware of how reality TV worked by then. It was much later that I came across clips of Angela from shows like Trisha and Maury. Angela had always wanted to become famous. She knew that screaming on TV got her fame. She decided to keep up with the yelling on all the other spin-offs she kept getting cast in, year after year, making her lots of money as a celebrity. I kept reading about the petitions fans created to have Angela fired, but nothing really affected her stardom. Not even the way she mistreated Michael Ilisamy on camera, proving it may have been an act with Michael involved. In July 2024, Angela was openly addressing rumors about her on social media. I tuned into one of her TikTok lives where Angela had claimed that she was done with reality TV. It often happens that these reality TV stars act a certain way because they want to be left alone. In the same manner, Georgia woman Angela claimed, "Listen, after this season, bye-bye." The next step for Angela in the industry now that her husband has passed away was to be pictured enjoying her new single life, and Angela couldn't do away with the paps. In one of her TikTok lives, Angela seemed to have found a solution to ending rumors about her single life appearance. "Yeah, remember, I told you I'm going to be in a movie," said Angela, wanting fans like me to think her reality TV career had now been replaced with Hollywood dreams. However, her supposed research on Reddit seemed to now suggest that Angela had been fired from the franchise, and it was why she was leaving reality TV. Angela said, I'm still with TLC. I am, in the live. She was trying her best to let the network know that she was irreplaceable, and so were they. She called herself loyal, and added that they treated her well. She declared her love for the production company. Angela confessed that some things did not look right, but they were all grown-ups, and she was doing okay after deciding she had made a choice. Angela obviously hadn't been fired from the network. Just her removing the show's name from her Instagram bio doesn't mean that Angela will never be on 90 Day Fiancé or any of their spin-offs. In fact, Angela has been a key cast member for them for ages. I was never surprised when Angela was announced as a cast member because she became the most discussed person in that season. In my opinion, the showmakers should have posted a new statement and hinted at a possible showdown between them and Angela. It's not happened yet. The rumors of Angela being kicked out of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise started when she went live on TikTok on February 26, 2024, to announce Michael had disappeared. Angela had waited for 3 days to reveal she needed help from fans to find him. She was distraught, but fans didn't care that Michael was missing. I, for one, was certain that Michael had run away on purpose, and Angela was under the impression that something had happened to him. Since she revealed this information just days after being announced as an HEA couple, she was accused of spoiling her storyline. What further fueled rumors that Angela had been unceremoniously dropped from the show was her not showing up in Season 8 until Episode 10. Interestingly, all this time, viewers only hoped that Angela had been fired, but never said anything about Michael, who was the reason why Angela had to come on social media and cry for help. Angela hadn't ruined the reality TV empire she'd so meticulously built for so many years just for it to come crashing down like this. Angela had crafted a personality that kept her relevant on screen. Year after year, she took on the persona of an angry, jealous American woman who was always worried about her Nigerian husband scamming her. She played it to the T on screen because off-screen she was working hard to get Michael a visa and fulfill his dream. Whether fans liked her or not, Angela was the most well-known name cast in any season she was a part of. I think that was why the network never fired her for all these years, despite her bad behavior. It looks like Angela could even be filming a new show right now. She's being secretive about it like she always has. Angela's hair has often been mocked for its sorry state, but now, she has thick, long hair. That's well taken care of. I think it's the best Angela has ever looked. Her makeup has been perfect and her skin is glowing in her recent pictures where she wore a red flowy top with slim black pants. I love that Angela is finally looking her age. She's doing revenge right and is ready to face the camera again. Another hint Angela is returning to the franchise is her actively showing interest in other cast members, in public. Angela is single. It allows her to have some fun. I think this is the kind of fun that is making enough headlines for it to be discussed in a spin-off and getting a fellow cast member involved in her 90-day fiancé storyline. Angela might have her latest crush, Razvan Siokoi, or Scott Wern make a special appearance in her storyline. Both Razvan and Scott need work in America, and Angela is kind enough to help Angela Deem, iconic, explosive, unfiltered, stepping into a new chapter of the franchise. After years of roller coaster relationship drama with Michael, perhaps she's ready to flip the script and reclaim the spotlight. Enter 90 Day. The Single Life, a spin-off built for transformation, fresh starts and yes, dramatic exits. I'm sure Angela could be in the new season of 90 Day. The Single Life. Why? Because she checks all the boxes of the show's formula. Conflict, bold personality, emotional peaks, and an audience that eats this up. The question then becomes, in this new phase, what happens to Michael? Is he in the wings, ignored, sidelined, or simply overtaken by the drama queen energy Angela brings? Why Angela is a natural fit? The drama magnet. Over the years, Angela's story with Michael has been packed with high-octane emotion, accusations, trust issues, visa drama, breakdowns. People.com +3 People.com +3 IMDb +3 A show like The Single Life thrives on raw emotion and reinvention. Angela has both in spades. Backstory and binding ties. Viewers already know Angela and Michael. The franchise has invested heavily in their story. TLC.com +2 Vocal +2 having Angela back gives the producers a familiar face with a legacy, which means less explanatory burden and more instant engagement. Single Life context. If Angela enters the spin-off, presumably she's navigating single status, either by choice or circumstance. Reports indicate her marriage to Michael is basically over. Vocal +1 The timing aligns. A woman breaking out of a volatile union, exploring new options, exactly the territory the Single Life wants. Story potential. Angela's presence invites multiple plot threads. Rebuilding trust, self-identity, dating after marriage, handling public stigma, potential career twists. And yes, the question of what about Michael adds a secondary storyline of its own. What could happen with Michael? Now, here's where your subtitle question comes into play. Is Michael being ignored for the drama queen? Let's explore possibilities. Michael as a side character. Given their separation and Angela's solo trajectory, Michael might appear only in flashbacks or brief cameo segments. He may not be the focus. After all, The Single Life tends to center the single person and their new journey, rather than past couples. This scenario supports the idea of Michael being sidelined. The drama queen, Angela, takes center stage. Michael as the silent partner. Alternatively, Michael could be present but quiet. Less in the spotlight, less fuss, perhaps even omitted from major story arcs. His role. Witness to Angela's transformation rather than co-star. This again reflects the ignored angle. Michael is off-screen or absent. Reports suggest Michael left Angela's home, felt mistreated, and is focusing on new paths. People.com +2 Vocal +2, he could be entirely absent from the Single Life chapter. Angela is moving on, and the show lets him fade. If so, yes, he is ignored, intentionally or as a byproduct of narrative shift. Why this shift makes sense, for Angela and for the franchise. For Angela, a solo storyline gives her agency. She doesn't have to fight the same old battle with Michael. She can reintroduce herself, dig into her personal growth, dating or not, family dynamics, work. For TLC/the franchise, a known face like Angela brings guaranteed interest. But shifting toward Single Life format keeps things fresh. The audience gets a new chapter rather than a retread. For fans, some may be relieved to see less of the toxic cycle. Others will tune in for the fireworks. It's a win-win. Possible episodes/arc highlights. Episode 1. Angela returns home. We meet the new her. Perhaps post-Michael's separation. She reflects on the past, sets goals. Episode 2. Angela starts dating, or exploring dating. The consequences of public perception, media, followers. Episode 3. Flashback sequence. Key moments with Michael, how they brought her to this point. Michael appears via video call/cameo. Reaction mixed. Episode 4. Angela faces something unexpected: job offer, public criticism, family. Michael's absence becomes a topic. Why isn't he here? Episode 5. Big turning point. Angela crosses a line or has to confront her own past behavior, maybe via therapy. Michael might watch from afar. Episode 6. Season finale. Angela declares what she's doing next. Maybe finding real independence, maybe closing the Michael chapter entirely. A single life inauguration. Risks and considerations. If Michael is too ignored, loyal fans of the couple might feel cheated. They tuned in for Angela plus Michael. Abrupt absence could cause backlash. Angela's reputation and behavior are volatile. The show must balance authenticity with not glorifying harm, especially given reports Michael felt like a nobody. People.com. If the narrative becomes one-sided Angela only, the single life theme might feel unbalanced, maybe missing the life side of singlehood, building new friend/family/community. My bold prediction. Yes, Angela Deem is very likely to appear in the new season of 90 Day, The Single Life. I predict she will be the lead cast member, not paired with Michael. Michael will either make a cameo appearance or be absent altogether. This will serve two purposes: satisfy fans of Angela's dramatic flair and transition the storyline into what happens after the marriage implodes. Michael being ignored? In a way, yes. Not because he's irrelevant, but because Angela's journey now supersedes their union. The drama queen's spotlight moves to Angela, and Michael becomes the background silhouette in her story. Final thought. In this spin-off era, the franchise moves from couple in crisis toward person in reinvention. Angela embodies that shift. Michael, having weathered the storms, might step aside. It's less about them now and more about her. If done well, we'll get a chapter of empowerment, reflection, bold choices. And yes, the drama that made Angela a household name in the first place.